Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 12 begins once again inside the dark and dangerous dungeon. The tension is high as the battle with the ant monsters continues to rage on. In the previous scene, the hunters were struggling to survive the relentless attack. At this point, most of them were already injured or unable to fight. Only Choi Jong-in, known as the strongest mage-type hunter, was still standing and doing his best to hold back the swarm. His flames lit up the battlefield, giving his team a fighting chance, though it was clear the odds were against them. But suddenly, all of Jinwoo's shadow soldiers arrive in the middle of the battlefield. Everyone is confused, like, who are these black soldiers? Then, powerful shadows like Igris, Tank, and Iron join the battle and completely destroy the ants. And right after that, Sung Jinwoo himself enters the scene, shocking Baek Yoonho. Choi Jong-in is stunned too, wondering what Jinwoo is doing here. Elsewhere, we see Juhee watching the live broadcast. She tells Mr. Song that the telecast has suddenly stopped. Something is definitely wrong. The signal has been lost, and no one knows what's going on inside the dungeon. Back in the control room, the broadcasting team is panicking. They've lost all contact with their cameraman inside the dungeon. The camera has stopped working due to signal issues. Meanwhile, inside the dungeon, Jinwoo has arrived, and the real battle begins. All the S-rank hunters are confused, wondering, who are these black shadow soldiers, and how did Jinwoo get here? Jinwoo then pulls out a potion to heal everyone. He gives it to the injured hunters, and they all recover. But when he tries to give the potion to Cha Hai-in, it doesn't work at all, which means she needs urgent help, or she won't survive. Back in the operations center, Go Gun-hee enters the meeting room, still with no updates from the hunters inside the dungeon or the Japanese team. Everyone is deeply worried. Gun-hee blames himself, thinking that if he wasn't so old and weak, he could have joined the fight and helped them. He just hopes they all make it out alive. Then, we're shown a scene at Jin-ah's house, Jinwoo's sister. She's frustrated. The live broadcast has stopped. The TV isn't working, so she goes to her room to check updates on her phone. Back to the Japanese broadcast team. They realize that Goto Ryuji's last communication happened just as the ant creature appeared. It seems highly likely that Goto is dead. They track the ant army near the caldera. Back inside the dungeon, Jinwoo observes the battle. Elite shadows like Igris and Iron are doing well, but the foot soldiers are struggling. Jinwoo wants to summon more, but he can't risk exposing his full power in front of so many people. So, he instructs everyone to stay behind Kargalgan, while he pushes forward alone. He considers resurrecting the dead ants, but before he can do that, the ants sense danger and retreat, forming a path. That's when Beru arrives. His aura is terrifying. He demands, "Was there no king among you? Or is there someone else here you call your king?" Jinwoo moves forward, despite Ma Dongwook and the others trying to stop him. He steps in front of Beru, and Beru asks, "Are you the king of humans?" Jinwoo mocks him. "A talking insect. How interesting." Beru screams in rage, but Jinwoo coolly replies, "In the end, you're just a bug. What can you really do?" The camera inside the dungeon finally starts working again. The signal is restored. The broadcast team decides to resume the live feed, even if it's risky. Everyone watching is shocked to see that Jinwoo is the one facing off against Beru. Beru launches a brutal attack, creating a dust cloud. Baek Yoonho panics, thinking Jinwoo underestimated Beru. Choi Jong-in adds, "He's just a mage-type hunter. Why did he rush in like that?" But when the dust settles, Jinwoo isn't even scratched. He then uses his ruler's authority and blasts Beru with a powerful attack. Everyone is stunned. Ma Dongwook questions, "Is he really a mage type?" Beru takes no damage due to his exoskeleton, and the real fight begins. The magical pressure is too much. The cameraman, even though he's a ranker, is struggling to stay conscious. Beru uses a poison spike attack, boasting, "I've gathered all the venom of my species into this one move. Prepare to die, human." Meanwhile, the Japanese chairman receives updates. Beru has left the caldera, but the reason is unknown. He suspects that the Korean team may still be alive and sees this as an opportunity. They plan to regroup the second strike team with what's left of Goto's squad. Once they receive the signal, they'll enter the dungeon to kill Beru, believing that once he's gone, the remaining ants will be easier to eliminate. Back in the dungeon, Beru attacks Jinwoo again. But Jinwoo blocks and counters with a solid punch, then receives a notification. He has been detoxified by the system. Baek Yoonho watches, amazed. After seeing this, there's nothing else worth watching today. Jinwoo's perception ability increases, allowing him to sense something else. Cha Hai-in is at death's door. Realizing he has to finish this quickly, he charges forward. But Baru dodges the attack. Realizing poison and strength aren't working, Baru transforms, becoming more aerodynamic. Jinwoo draws his daggers, and the fight continues, faster and more intense than before. Their movements are now faster than light, creating visual shockwaves. Baru uses the ice powers he gained from eating one of the Japanese hunters. He tries to attack Jinwoo, but Jinwoo evades and counters. The two clash again and again, but then Jinwoo receives a new system notification. Mutation upgrade available. Jinwoo upgrades his attack and slashes Baru with immense force. Baru panics and tries to flee, healing himself mid-air. But Jinwoo catches him and continues slashing, cutting off his limbs and bringing him down. Baru cries out, and all the ants rush forward to defend their king. Jinwoo summons all his shadow soldiers again and they begin wiping out the ant army. Baru is stunned. I was born to be the strongest. I consumed all others. I evolved endlessly. Yet, I can't even scratch this human. He should have been the real king. Baru tries to fly away, but Jinwoo grabs him mid-air with ruler's hand and slams him into the ground. Baru crawls forward, but it's over. Jinwoo's mutation skill reaches its maximum level, and he finishes Baru off completely. The ants, now terrified, begin to retreat. A system notification appears. Enemy boss defeated. Jinwoo walks back to Chahai Inn, confused about what to do next. He remembers the elixir of life, the one he used to heal his mother. The rescue chopper is waiting outside, but there's no time to reach it. He gives Chahai Inn the elixir, but nothing happens. Her spiritual energy is too weak. Jinwoo is shaken, unsure what to do next, as the episode ends here.